is an introduction to mathematics. For some years now, you have been doing mathematics. You have been solving questions in mathematics. You have been solving problems in mathematics. But answer me, what is mathematics? How did mathematics start? Why do we bother ourselves with mathematics, despite how difficult it appears to many? Perhaps including you. Perhaps you find mathematics difficult because of lack of knowledge of the basic foundation of mathematics. In this part of lessons, we will answer these basic questions and more. Now, watch the screen and see what this part of lessons seeks to cover. 1. We want to learn what mathematics means. 2. We also want to learn the origin of mathematics. 3. We want to learn the reasons for studying mathematics today. In the past, it may have been for a different reason, but today, why do we study mathematics? Number 4, the major aspects of mathematics. Number 5, the major forms of numbers used in mathematics. Then, number 6, the major types of numbers in the decimal system. Now, let us start with the first one. What is mathematics? Anyway, mathematics is science of numbers. Science of numbers. Are you surprised to hear science? Recall that science is learning through observation. Somebody can learn something because he was told, that is learning by revelation. And somebody can learn something because he observed it. That one is called science. So to learn something because you discovered it is what we call science. That is learning by observation. I just called mathematics a science of numbers. Alright, before we understand this, let us contrast it with what we know already as a science. Perhaps we know that chemistry is a science subject. In chemistry, we learn through observation how matter changes into a new form of matter. For instance, a piece of wood burns into flames and turns into either ash or charcoal. Wood has become charcoal. Now we know that wood can turn to charcoal or ash. How? By observing it. In physics, we learn how matter behaves when energy acts on it. For instance, if you push an object and energy has been exerted on the object, what that object does with the energy you give to it will be observed after we exert the energy. So in a nutshell, chemistry studies how matter turns into other kinds of matter. Physics studies how matter responds when energy is exerted on it. They are science subjects. Maths is also a science subject. What then do we observe in mathematics. Recall we said that mathematics is science of numbers. So obviously, in mathematics, we learn the behavior of numbers when numbers come together to interact with one another. Yes. When you bring two together, when you bring two and bring five and interact by being joined together, we learn that the two, when put together and counted, will give us 7. We don't force them to become 7. We only observe that the answer is 7. Therefore, numbers teach us how they behave. We don't force them to behave a particular way. We only create situations, create avenues, create opportunities for numbers to combine. But when they combine, what they become is not our business. We only learn what they become. So mathematics is a science of numbers. In mathematics, we learn how numbers behave when they relate with one another.